So last night was one of the biggest nights in music. It was the MTV Video Awards. I have to be honest, I only watched because of Missy Elliot. I was watching with my daughter, and I probably spent the first 30, 40 minutes saying, who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Until she got annoyed, and I just decided, okay, I'm just going to tune in a little longer to see Missy Elliott, and then I'm just going to turn it off because I honestly don't know these people, most of these people. So anyway, it was nice to see that MTV finally got around to doing something that they should have done years ago. Missy Elliott was awarded the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Now, I'm saying the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award because in 1991, that's what it was rechristened until, about a year ago or whenever this Leaving Neverland thing came about, they decided to drop the Michael Jackson part of it and just call it the Video Vanguard Award. Okay. Missy corrected them last night though. Okay. But we're going to get into that. So anyway, as I said, I think it's great that they finally got around to it, but I don't feel like it was necessarily organic. This was a social media uprising for Missy. There was a lot of people for a long time that felt like Missy Elliott should have gotten this award years ago, and rightly so. The fact that J-Lo got this award before Missy was a travesty in itself. But people was rallying online for a long time, and MTV finally did it. So nonetheless, I'm glad that they are giving her roses now. Right? Don't try to get it right when people are gone. Give them their roses now. So I'm glad that they finally did it. I loved her performance. She had already mentioned that it was only going to be about 7 minutes long. So I was already prepared for that. All right. And she did some of my favorites. I'm sure some of your favorites, Super Duper Fly, Rain, Pass the Dutch, which was one of my favorite. It always reminds me of Mean Girls. Lose Control. Just a lot of really good Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott's finger has been in hip hop for the longest. Her fingerprint is in so much of the 90s music, the kind of music that I, of course, loved and grew up on back in the 90s. Okay. Some of y'all may not even remember. Now you are really old school, OG. If you can remember when Missy first came out, she was a part of a group. She was part of a group called Sister. Okay. I remember Missy Elliott back in the day from them. Okay. With Jodeci, Devontae Swing. I remember when Missy came out back then. So I've been rocking with Missy for a long time. But like I said, I'm just glad to see that she was finally honored in a way that I think she should have been honored. However, I think they came up short, and I'm going to explain. So anyway, after all her performances, which was really, really good, except when they kept saying, Ciara's in the house, I'm looking like, where? When they did Lose Control, I'm looking around. Allison Stoner came out, which was the highlight to me of the performance, seeing that little white girl grow up to be this fantastic dancer. I loved seeing her. She is just amazing. And then, of course, they were doing the little vignettes of Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, and Ciara. So I'm just assuming at this point, they have to be there, right? Then it comes to presenting Missy with the award. And Cardi, she basically presents this award to Missy. And I have to say, I was a ball of confusion. Now, please don't turn this into Cardi B, Nicki thing, because that's not what this is about. Please don't start that. It's not. Cardi B is a little part of the conversation, but it's necessary to bring her up because she was indeed the person who presented the award, and it was confusing to a lot of people. All I could think to myself was, where the hell was Timbaland? Lil' Kim was sitting in the audience. I saw her on the red carpet, so I know she was there. Ciara, who was at Black Girls Rock the night before, how was it that she wasn't there? Or was nobody else available to give Missy this prestigious, super important award? Again, no slight to Cardi, but Cardi B did what Cardi B does. And it was cringeworthy to me because when she talks, it's hard for me to listen. Okay, I listened in last night because she was presenting this award to Missy and I didn't want to miss that. But I just found it really odd to me that they put that in the hands of Cardi B. I did. Timbaland has been with Missy since the early 90s. Okay, she was very instrumental in Ciara's career. Where was Tweet? I mean, Genuine wasn't available. I'm just saying, I feel like MTV dropped the ball on this and they could have done a better job about this particular. Queen Latifah was there. They could have got Queen Latifah. Janet Jackson. Missy Elliot mentioned Janet Jackson in the world. Janet wasn't available. I know she got her residency and stuff, but was there anybody in Missy's life, as far as the people that she's been rocking with for years, that could have been there to present this to her? I just feel like it was a slight not to have Timbaland, of all people, give this award to his sister like that. I'm sorry. I just felt like there was something off about that. Was Ciara so damn busy that she couldn't hop on a jet and get to... Listen, I gotta be honest, when Lose Control came on, I'm looking around like, okay, I know Ciara's about to pop out. Ciara's about to pop out. Ciara's a dancer. Ciara's about to pop out any minute. So that was disappointing to see that they were only doing vignettes, but they weren't present to at least give her that, present that award. In my opinion, in a perfect world, they would have had Ciara up there on stage. They would have had Timbaland. They would have had Genuine. They would have had Tweet. They would have had all these different people that Missy, 702, they could have got those girls together. They could have had all these different people just standing there or doing something to, just present that award to her. I just think it was a lost moment because, listen, I get that maybe because Missy is on Atlantic, maybe this was a setup by Atlantic. I just feel like that's what it was because I'm trying to figure out what the hell and why. Now, a lot of people online were saying that Missy asked Cardi B to present it. And you know what? That may very well be true. It's confusing, but that might very well be true. I feel like it's more of an Atlantic thing, though, as to why Missy would choose Cardi over everybody else. Again, Lil' Kim was there. Lil' Kim should have been the one. If Timbaland wasn't there, if Ciara wanted that, Lil' Kim has a long history with Missy. Little Kim should have been the one to present that award if Timbaland wasn't available. If Ciara, Lil' Kim was right there. Do you understand the history of Missy and Lil' Kim? They go back, way back. I'm talking about 90s, early 90s. They have been rocking that long with each other, and that would have been perfect, okay? Lil' Kim should have been able to do that and have that moment with her sister, but that's just confusion to me. I don't know if anybody else was confused by that, but again, that's no slight to Cardi, okay? Cardi's one of the biggest names out here in music right now, like it or not. Hearing people chant Cardi's name, of course, when she is presenting to Missy, to me felt a little disrespectful, but that's not Cardi's fault. I'm sure that's what Atlantic wanted to happen, okay? I'm just calling it like that. But I just felt like that was just a lost moment. That was just a lost moment in that whole exchange, okay? That was just a lost moment. But I am glad, like I said, nonetheless, I am glad that Missy finally got her roses. And Missy called it the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, again, against, more than likely, to the chagrin of MTV, who, again, dropped Michael Jackson's name because of the Leaving Neverland stuff. They didn't want to cause no controversy. And like I said, Missy corrected it. I'm glad that she did that. Go ahead, Missy. I love her. All right. I hope that she continues to do what she do. I loved her new music that just came out. All in all, what do you guys think of that last night? Were you confused as I was about Cardi B giving her the award? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care.